already recorded this video. I recorded this video and it had no audio. So I gotta do it again. Good morning. Good morning. It's Christmas Day. I was recording for like a half hour. Anyway, good morning. It's Christmas Day. Now it's 10 a.m. Good morning. I never really have issues like this because I never have that big of a setup, but like now I kind of do over here, so like it's okay. I got the mic, I got the camera, I got the lights, it's all good. So, we're doing the probably final, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the final installment of my R.L. Stine book collection. This is part 3. Here we go. This is Give Yourself Goosebumps, which I really loved these books when I was a kid. I loved the choose your own adventure type of books, but these were my favorites because they were a little spooky. And I feel like a lot of the other ones that I read were kind of like not as good. There was like that whole like choose your own adventure series, but I feel like they were really old and kind of like outdated, I feel like, even when I was a kid. So I really liked these. And this is the Ultimate Challenge Special Edition 1. Give Yourself Goosebumps Into the Jaws of Doom. Talk about a jawbreaker. So each page has like a bunch going on. And you'll see with these other ones, like this one, it wasn't that crazy. Like it was one thing on each page. So this was my favorite, Give Yourself Goosebumps. This is number 2, TikTok, You're Dead. I read this book a lot. Get Trapped in Time. This was a great one. That was my personal favorite. Here's another Give Yourself Goosebumps, and I just love the covers. They're so fun. This is The Deadly Experiments of Dr. Eek. Night in Werewolf Woods. And this one is the best cover in my opinion. Look at that. Fun. Here is Welcome to the Wicked Wax Museum. It's kind of creepy. Weird. Too Hot to Handle. I like that. And these are the newer looking Give Yourself Goosebumps. This is It's Only a Nightmare, Sleep Master. If that was in my dreams, I would never go to sleep again. A little creepy. This is Scary Birthday to You. Terrifying. I'm not scared. I'd say I'm not scared of bugs and stuff, but if this was my life, I mean, that's a cake. So if my birthday cake looked like that, first of all, I wouldn't eat it. But also, I'd be a little squeezed out. Squeezed out. I saw you. Hello.
Oh, I felt scared.
Yeah, you didn't scare me. Why would you want to scare me?
What?
Huh? Yeah, I would not want this to be my birthday cake. Even though, yeah, like, bugs and stuff don't freak me out, but if they were in my cake, they would. That's just gross. But yes, very cool. This is Zombie School. School Days. It's a pretty creepy little kid right there. I love all of the Night of the Living Dummy slappy stuff. I love all of it. So this is Series 2000, Bride of the Living Dummy. It's a match made in horror. Welcome to the new millennium of fear, Goosebumps Series 2000. Do you remember when it went from 1999 to 2000? I don't. I was very young. I was like 4. So, no, I don't remember that. But do you? Were you someone that was scared that like the world was going to end or anything? I feel like that was crazy. Like, no, the world's not going to end. That's silly. But then when 2012 happened, they thought the world was going to end too. So maybe people are just not smart. Here is Series 2000, Headless Halloween. Cool. A lot of these books I have not read, I gotta be honest. Moving on to the regular Goosebumps books. This is Egg Monsters from Mars. Trading cards inside, but they're not. They're not. But do you remember when Mary-Kate and Ashley had a bunch of, like, you'd open up the middle of it and there would be, like, postcards in it from the books? Do you remember that? Especially the We'll Solve Any Crime by Dinner Time, but I don't remember what they were called. The case of. They were the case of, like, whatever. So it would be, like, the case of the... Remember that one that was that cat themed? And it was, like, she was trying to write tattoo, but she spelled tattoo wrong. And that's how they found out who it was, because they spelled tattoo wrong. Anyway, Goosebumps. At one point, it had trading cards inside. Didn't when I got it. This is How to Kill a Monster. Home Alone with a Monster. This is one of the books that's in very, very good condition. Like new, one would say. This is one that I got from Books A Million back when I worked there. They had a bunch of used books come in. They were actually, like, they'd come in on the truck, and then we would just have, like, used books, I guess, that were moved around from place to place or whatever, or I don't know how they got their books, if I'm honest, but we had several that were used that came to the store, so I bought all of the Goosebumps ones that I could find that were used. And they were an okay price, $1.85. If you go to the thrift store, you can find them for like 50 cents, but they were there, so I took advantage of them. Here's another one. Again, very, very good condition. This was $1.80. This was Return of the Mummy. He's back from the dead. I don't know if I haven't been in a Books A Million in a very long time, if I'm honest. I worked there in like 2017, 2018, somewhere around there. But I think there's also like Second and Charles, which is their version of a used bookstore where everything's used and you can actually like go there and sell your stuff, but like it should really be a last resort, if I'm honest. Like, if you have the option of selling some other way, I would suggest selling it some other way, because they will not be giving you a lot of money. But if it's a last resort or you just need money fast, it's a way to do it, but don't expect a lot of money, because again, like, they're selling this for $1.80, so you probably got 18 cents for this book. Just keep that in mind. Anyway, be careful what you wish for, Goosebumps. This is a newer edition of the book. Introducing the Wishmaker. This is pretty cool. Madame Doom. It's got like a little coin there. Pretty cool. This is the Goosebumps Presents Episode 1, The Girl Who Cried Monster. I used to love the show, but it was never good. Like, even when I was a kid, I was like, this is pretty lame, but I love Goosebumps, so I would watch it. It has big text, and then it has actual pictures from the show. So here's, like, stills from the TV show. Pretty cool. It's a very small book, though, because it's like 30 minutes for a TV episode, so, but that's okay. Here's Horrorland, the Scream of the Haunted Mask. I do wish Horrorland was a real place. Not that they would, like, keep you there. That's a little creepy. But, like, I'd like to go to a theme park that's horror-themed. Not, like, really scary horror-themed. Like this, though. Like, for kids. But it's horror. But for kids. Like a Goosebumps Horrorland. Could you imagine? That'd be really cool. They should do that. This is a cool little book. I loved the Horrorland books. I thought Horrorland was like a really cool idea. Now we're getting into the Slappy World books. Here's Slappy Birthday to You. These are the newest Goosebumps books that R.L. Stine writes. So all of these I bought new, so they are all in like new condition, because they should be. Actually, I would consider them new condition because I never read them, so they are brand new. So there's that one. Here's the next one, Attack of the Jack. This one is I Am Slappy's Evil Twin. One is enough. Two is too many Slappies, if I'm honest. This is Slappy's World. You only scream in it. And Please Do Not Feed the Weirdo. I think this was the one that I actually bought, either this one or the next one. I actually bought when I met R.L. Stine. This was like the newest book that came out when I met him. So it was for sale because I went to like a convention to meet him. If you want to see the picture of me meeting R.L. Stine, it's in the first R.L. Stine book collection video. I met him in like 2017, 2018, somewhere around there. But this was like the newest series at least, and I think this was the newest book, if I'm not wrong. So I bought it there, but I did not get it signed, which is weird. Here's Escape from Shutter Mansion. And then The Ghost of Slappy. Very, very cool. And that's the latest one that I got. I pre-ordered this one from Books A Million. And there have been more since then, but I haven't bought those. But as you can see, there is a crease in the back spine because I highly recommend not pre-ordering books from Books A Million because they are not in good condition. Like, this is a new book. It should not have a crease in the back. I did not do that. That was Books A Million. They did that to me. So I don't love that. I mean, as a bookstore, you should know better than to crease up someone's new book that they're pre-ordering, but they do. They just do it for fun. So just keep that in mind when you're pre-ordering books there, that they will not come in perfect condition. And if they do, you are lucky. Next are Ghosts of Fear Street. This is Fright Night, a ghost in shining armor. He is a living nightmare, but with a K. How funny. Huh. This is Don't Ever Get Sick at Granny's. Open up and say help. Bad Medicine. I feel like we just heard that song. Either I just heard it or it got stuck in my head. But I've been singing it recently, so in my head. Just not out loud. This is Three Evil Wishes. And you could actually meet R.L. Stine. Win a weekend in New York City. I'd love to. And this book is actually from 1997, and it's in pristine condition. 1997. This book is a year younger than me. This is like a 26-year-old book, and it's in perfect condition. Weird. I like it. This is a book that I also pre-ordered from Books A Million. Either I pre-ordered it or I bought it new from Books A Million. It Came from Ohio. My Life as a Writer from R.L. Stine. And Has He Had a Horrifying Life? And then it actually has like pictures in it. 2 weeks old with my mom. I'm the one wearing the dress. Hilarious. And then there's one from him with his wife on their wedding day. And then she's the one wearing the dress this time. So, very funny. But there are different pictures and stuff in here. You can't tell from this picture, but over 1,000 kids show up for this signing. Honest. So, I'd love to read that. I just haven't yet. I have so many books. Even here, like I have a lot of R.L. Stine books. So, one day I'll read them all, I promise. Here's Hall of Horrors Claws. And I remember when this book was new. So, that's crazy because it's like 2011 or something. Here's another Hall of Horrors. This is a special edition. This is a thicky book. This is the 5 Masks of Dr. Scream. It's a big book. It's a lot of pages. How many pages is this? I don't know, but over 170, I'd say. That's a lot of pages for a Goosebumps book. These are the Tales to Give You Goosebumps. So there's Tales to Give You Goosebumps, more Tales to Give You Goosebumps, and more Tales to Give You Goosebumps. This is actually number 5, so it's numbers 1, 2, and 5. So I'm missing 3 and 4 at least. Who knows if there's more than that. But it would be nice to get all of them. I want to get every single one of R.L. Stine's books. It's going to be a while. But here's the first one, 10 Spooky Stories. Here's the second one, 10 Spooky Stories. And here's the fifth one. It's 10 Spooky Stories. So, all right, so we are caught up now with my snafu. So now we can start picking out more stuff that I haven't seen yet. So that'll be more exciting. Maybe I'll go a little bit slower with those. Here's some more Horrorland. This is the Horror at Chiller House. There's no escaping the horror. These were such good books. So glad to see you all back in my shop. Very, very cool. Here is Heads You Lose. And he has no head. He got no head. You'll win every bet with that coin. Oh, look at her, him, them. Very cool. That's a cool looking person. That's not a person. That's some kind of strange magician thing. Alien magician? I'm not sure. This is another Horrorland. Escape from Horrorland. Lies, Spies, and Foiled Tries. Games, Prizes, and Lies. This book is your ticket to enterhorrorland.com. I wonder if that's still a website. Kind of want to check, but I'm not going to. Here is Goosebumps Horrorland. Now a major motion picture. Was Horrorland a movie? I don't know if I've watched it if it was. I think it was a Goosebumps episode, right? But I didn't know if it was a motion picture. I don't know. I'll have to check that. This is Welcome to Camp Slither. A Cold-Blooded Secret. A Biting Mystery. Games, Prizes, and Snakes. And then this book is your ticket to Horrorland again. Pretty cool. Here are the Beast books. These were actually quite hard to find. These are based on another, theme park. Thrill Ride. Ashley just wanted one more ride. So the Beast was one awesome ride. My cousin Ashley and I had never been on anything like it. So it's about like a theme park, basically. So got those two. Here is the Goosebumps movie. Ooh, that kind of blinded you a little bit. This is the Blu-ray and DVD. A frightfully fun flick for families. And it has never been opened. It's brand new. There's a couple more movies down here. Just kidding, there's one more movie. I got this movie from this, it's called Safeway. It's it's basically like Publix. It's like a grocery store. So I got it from, they have like a little bin of movies, and I got it from there. So this is Night of the Living Dummy and How I Got My Shrunken Head. Kids double features. He's still walking, he's still stalking. And this is Two Heads Are Better Than One. All Your Friends Together in Two Fun DVDs. And then it has the two DVDs there. So that was like $5 or $10 from Safeway. Good memories at Safeway. I thought my first job was going to be a bagger at Safeway. That was my dream job. I didn't aim very high, but, it's all right. Here is How I Broke Up with Ernie. This is a very old book. Breaking up is supposed to be tough, but this is ridiculous. And this is a hardcover. This is 1990 by Bob Stine. Will Amy ever get rid of Ernie? And this is the Goosebumps movie novel based on the movie. And it looks like there's all kinds of books that are based on the movie as well. And as always, there's pictures from the movie. Very cool. Here's more Gooflumps. This is Night of the Living Dummy 3. I'm assuming I have all 3 of the Night of the Living Dummies here. This is When Dummies Speak, Everyone Listens. There's that one. This is The Headless Ghost, Major Headache. This is not in very good condition, but that's okay. They've got a real head start. Here's Attack of the Mutant. He's no superhero, he's a supervillain. Read at your own risk. Deep Trouble. This is a classic. Don't Go in the Water. I actually saw that they turned this into one of those mini toys. So Deep Trouble was one of the mini books that was a little mini toy. It's pretty cool. Here is The Ghost Next Door. And these do have, numbers. This is number 10. So they're in number order, numerical order. Well, not here, but they do come in a numerical order. How come I've never seen you before? So when I do put them on my shelf, they're probably going to be in numerical order as well. Here's number 9, Welcome to Camp Nightmare. It's the little camp of horrors. Ha 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 ha. Those scary stories about camp are all coming true. And the girl who cried monster, she's got the monster of all problems. She's telling the truth, but no one believes her. Someone bought this for $1.79, but I definitely bought this used somewhere else. Probably for cheaper than $1.79. More Goosebumps. Here is Night of the Living Dummy. We got some good ones here. So here's the Night of the Living Dummy. And here is Say Cheese and Die. This was one of my favorites. Here's Stay Out of the Basement. Something's Waiting in the Dark. And then Welcome to Dead House, another classic. This was number 1. This was book 1 of Goosebumps. Isn't that crazy? It will just kill you. Welcome to Dead House. Look for more Goosebumps books from R.L. Stine. Eek, this book is in awful condition. And you can see it's taped up. 1992. That's crazy. Look Alive. That's wild. So there you go. There's 1, 2, 4, and 7. Next is Dangerous Girls. You'll love them to death. I think this is a teen book, it says. But I thought this was a book for adults, but maybe it's not, and maybe it's still a young adult fiction. This is Dangerous Girls and Dangerous Girls: The Taste of Night. So it's 2 books in one. I love when they do these. They have several books in one book. I've read a lot of those in my day. Here is Ghosts of Fear Street, Creepy Collection number 5, Ghoul Friends, Eye of the Fortune Teller, How to Be a Vampire, and Can't Fear Ghouls. Cool, cool, cool. Someone bought this from Kmart for $5.29. Very nice. Now we're getting into some more Fear Street books. We are almost done, don't worry. So this is probably going to be like a 35-40 minute video, which is about on track for us in our R.L. Stine collection book videos. Here is 13 Tales of Horror by 13 Masters of Horror. R.L. Stine is book right there. He's the top one. There's Christopher Pike in here as well. Diane Ho. Those are the only ones that I can really remember reading their books. This has quite a bit of mold in it. That's disgusting. It's not in the best condition, but that's okay. Is he book number 1? Let's see. No, Christopher Pike is book number 1. R.L. Stine is book 9, The Spell. Interesting. Here is some seniors books. It looks like I only have 2 seniors books. This is The Gift, episode 6. You can keep it. And then it has the little flap there. I used to love when books had that. It says, "Who will survive?" And whoever W. Olom is, thank you so much for your book. Jennifer is not herself. Pretty cool. And then here is episode 4, No Answer. The Line is Dead. There's more people. This looks very 2000s. Let's see. 1998. It looks very, very 2000s. And then it has like Shady Side High yearbook, and it has like people. Their superlatives, it looks like. Pretty cool. Here is Truth or Dare. It started as a game and ended in death. Ooh, spooky wooky. The Truth Hurts. It has a book sticker, like someone bought it somewhere. Here's Trapped. I've seen this book a lot. You're Invited to Die. I probably read it sometime. Danger, Keep Out. Here's Switched. Wasn't there 2 Switched books? I don't remember. I think all we have left is Fear Street. Here's The Surprise Party from Julie Ellison. Thank you so much, girl. There's another book with her name on it, but here's this one, The Surprise Party. Here is Night Games. Nighttime is the right time for trouble. Incredible. Bad Moonlight. Nighttime is the right time for terror. Okay. He used that a lot, apparently. This is a super chiller book here. Here's another super chiller. High tide. A lifeguard's job can be murder. I think he's doing that on purpose, if I'm honest. Here is sunburn, the perfect tan, or the perfect murder. Spooky. You could get burned. Here's another one from Julie Ellison. This is the sleepwalker. She isn't safe even in her dreams. Sleepwalking always freaked me out. Like, that's weird. Here is ski weekend. It was a perfect setting for murder. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, and here is, these are the final ones. The final books that I have from R.L. Stine. Wow. The Secret Bedroom. Don't open that door. Look, spooky wooky. Leah, I've been waiting so long for you. Creepy. Party Summer. Oh, we have a third Julie Ellison book. There's no vacation from the terrors of Fear Street. This is also a super chiller. Here's The Overnight. They shared her terrible secret, but could they get away with murder? Wow, amazing. One Evil Summer. This is another one that I've seen a lot. Chrissy is perfect, perfectly evil. I bet she kills that cat. Killing is what she does best. I bet she killed that cat. Here's 99 Fear Street, The House of Evil. The third horror. The second horror. The first horror. There we go. And then I also have some extras down here that I want to show you. Here is Topps Allen and Ginter 2020 Stine card. See? Pretty cool. And it's front and back. The world champions, author R.L. Stine. Robert Lawrence Stine says he has the best job in the world. I get to scare generations of people. I bought that off, I think, eBay. And then I have a bunch of cards of R.L. Stine. And these are like little trading cards. And I got these from, this looks like it's from a book. Maybe those books that say that they had trading cards inside of them. But these are different trading cards that I got from actual packs of Goosebumps trading cards from 1996. I have a video on my channel showing me opening these. I have plenty of R.L. Stine videos on my channel if you'd like to see more. But there you go. I finally finished up my R.L. Stine book collection. Aren't you proud of me? It has been forever. I've been asked for so long to do these videos, so here you go. And I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Thank you for watching. Bye.